The universe has stars equivalent to sand grains on 100,000 Earths, and it will take us over 200,000 years at 5 miles a second to go between those stars. We get the idea that the God of the universe is infinite. Yeah, that's the point. The problem is, if it's infinite, if he's infinite, his justice is infinite, and all of us are in trouble then because we've all been unjust. So he has to punish us. What's the solution? He comes to earth and takes humanity upon himself and allows the creatures that rebelled against him to torture and kill him so he could take our punishment upon himself. That's what the gospel's all about. Now, to communicate that, Keith pulled together these amazing images to try and get people to realize not only the magnitude of God's justice, but the magnitude of his love, and to offer people that free gift that God provides. Hopefully, it'll encourage some people to consider that they need a Savior.
At PLT, OTC air to ground 1, perform horizontal sit config per your checklist. Ready for PSS uplink.
This is our galaxy of about 100 billion stars. The average distance between stars in our galaxy is 30 trillion miles. When the space shuttle was in orbit, it traveled at about 18,000 miles per hour. That's approximately 5 miles per second. How long would it take you to travel between two stars in our galaxy, 30 trillion miles apart, if you could fly at 5 miles per second? About 200,000 years. In other words, if you got in the space shuttle at the time of Christ and started traveling from our star, the sun, to another star in our galaxy, you've been going 5 miles per second for 2,000 years. You would be only 1/100th of the way there right now. So how many stars are there in the entire universe? The Hubble Space Telescope has helped us discover the answer to that question. Several years ago, scientists trained the Hubble space camera on 1/26 millionth of the sky for more than 11 days of exposure time. They called this Hubble Ultra Deep Field. What did they discover in that tiny section of the sky? Let's zoom out to see. They discovered nearly 10,000 galaxies, and each one of those galaxies has billions of stars. And that's in just 1/26 millionth of the sky. How high are the heavens above the earth? To comprehend the answer, let's try to imagine the number of stars in the entire universe. The number of stars in the universe is about equivalent to the number of grains of sand on all the beaches on all the earth times 100,000. God created as many stars as grains of sand on 100,000 Earths, and it will take you 200,000 years to travel just between two of those stars in our galaxy? Yes, and that represents the height of God's love for each of us. His love removes our transgressions. The same God who created and named all those stars is the same God who came to earth to die in your place, to forgive your transgressions, and to offer you everlasting life with him. God most assuredly wants you, but the bigger question is, do you want him?